Alright, y'all, Supreme Kami here. So I was in LA's Little Tokyo this past week, and I picked up myself some goodies. So I have two bags of here. I'm gonna go up ahead and just gonna take everything off so you can see what I got, because we got quite a lot. This bag is mainly the gashapon machines. I spent a little bit to roll, like literally IRL rolling, and then these are just some model kits that I picked up. So let me unbox for you guys, and then we will kind of go over what I got. Alright, so we pretty much have everything laid out. So this is what I got. So I think I spent roughly about maybe a little bit over 200 or just around there. So let's kind of first start up with this side, because I do have to kind of unbox all these gachapons. So I was in this model kit shop where they were selling these. They literally have like a wall of parts that you can buy. So I grabbed myself the what is it, this one is the Rikazee. So this is the head part, torso, and the back part. So I'm gonna use this one specifically for a custom in a little bit, but this one is only for $6, man. That is a bargain price for sure. So I'm gonna put this on the side for now. Up next, I saw myself a $6 again. This one was the RA72 Core Fighter. I believe this one is for the real grade. I always wanted a core fighter, and I saw this one, and I told myself, like, I have to get this one. You know, this one is quite good. So I'm gonna leave this on the side as well. And then I picked up myself a builder parts. This one is the MS Power Up wing unit. How it looks like, it's gonna look something like this. It gives you, I believe you can pick having the longer stabilizer, or just the wing flap, and then you also do have the stabilizer. So this one, again, this one is going to be used for a custom that I have been planning for quite a while. This one is only for $11, so I guess it's not that bad, right? There were also some builder part for, let's say, the fingers, like for all the high grades. I didn't pick them up because I don't know, they weren't, I wasn't really feeling them. Now moving on to the model kits, we have Lux Client over here. Obviously, I saw this one and I was like, man, I had to get it. I have been wanting to get her for quite some times, and I didn't want to get it on, let's say, Amazon, eBay, or anywhere else, or any of the other places. And I happened to saw this one. I'm like, all right, let me pick it up. Because I was pretty skeptical as far as how the structure looks like, and it looks pretty good, you know. Because I have really high expectation from them, because I built Soletta and Mione, like their face feature, like they were like literally ripped from the anime. So I really did have high expectation looking at this one, even though this one is of a older model, right? This one is like what, 2021, but it still looks pretty good. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna pick this one as well. So this one was retailing for $40. Yeah, like they are expensive. So we have this one, and last but not least, I picked up myself the Victory 2 Assault Buster Gundam. This one, I have been wanting to get this one for quite some time as well, and I happened to saw this one. This one, I didn't get it from the same store, but I'm pretty sure they have stocks that were placed throughout Little Tokyo. Like there was just a lot of store that were selling, you know, miscellaneous Gundams as well. But as far as the price tags, I think they were the same. So I mean, like it was $25, so it's not that bad. So I'm gonna put this one on my backlog as well, because I still have a lot that I need to go through. But I'm definitely really happy that I picked this one as well. Alright, so moving down to the main nitty gritty. So I picked up a lot. I think I spent over 100 on the gachapon itself specifically, or I don't want to say specifically, but I was trying to complete the ensemble set that had the Hainu Gundam, a Transam Curios, and then there's an overflag, and then there's another overflag that is the Graham Acres Custom. You guys can see I rolled 7 of these. So I think this one was another overflag. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah, I roll a lot of them. So I was honestly kind of upset. I did 7 rolls specifically for that one gachapon. I'm gonna leave probably like an image of how it looks like, because the store I went into, I think it was like a Bandai affiliated one, or I think they got all the gachapon specifically from Bandai. So I mean, man, like I don't know, IRL I got shafted, in game I got shafted. Like I'm like, what do you want me to do? So I think 7. So these were the, I guess, the more expensive one, and then I have 2 that are the, I think the, what is it, the bus version of it. This one is the, I don't know what's the actual name. Once we open up, we will know the exact name, but I forgot what the name was. But this one is the new Gundam. I have the interframe one, and then I have the actual with the armor as well. So I'm like, I'm done. I didn't really. There was another one with the clear one, but I'm not really into like the clear version of it. So I'm good. And I have these 2. These 2, I think there were another version of the ensemble. Yeah, the ensemble. But this one is the Quanta one. This one was the Quanta, double Quanta with the, I believe it's the Victory 2 as well. And then there's another unit that I forgot. But this one, I got lucky. I got Quanta right off the bat, and then I was able to get the weapon set. So I'm like, we're good. And then these two were not the ensemble version, but these one were just simply the wing stuff. So we have the wing 0, we have the L as well. We have 2 versions of the Leos. One is the space type, and then one was the regular one. I happened to get the Epion and then the space type Leos, and then I was good. Because I didn't really have any more left to spend. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and unbox everything, and then we will go ahead and see, you know, what we got in totality. Alright guys, so we have successfully put together all the gachapons. All of them does require some sort of building aspect to it, so I took probably 4 hours, 2 hours each day because my thumbs. Pressing all the parts together was not the funnest thing possible because when these are really small. So let's do a quick recap. So I did roll 13 gachapon, but they were a total of 4 dupes. We have 3 overflags, so that's nice. So I have a extra pair of these, or triple of these, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Just probably gonna store them somewhere. And we did actually have a extra copy of the Hanyu, so that's fun. Hanyu was nice, really. I don't mind it because I was missing the right thumb. The runner itself was missing that, so I don't know was it a defect or not, but I'm like, all right, I have an extra one, so that's cool. But if you're talking about $100 worth, is it worth it? I think overall it was a little bit expensive for my take because I think the ensemble was supposed to be 500 yen. So I spent $10 to grab the token. It was like 4 token per, so $10 you get 5 tokens, and then I used 4 to get the ensemble one, so they were $8. So I did like what 7 ensemble, like for the 16.5 ensemble one, like for these over here. So I did 7, so they were $56. So I guess I would say they're expensive, you know. So I'll definitely say that. So up next, let's talk about how do I rate in these different aspects. So we have the ensemble. We have, I think, I don't know what series this is from. I guess it's the Mobile Suit something Forte. Let me see. I don't actually remember, so I'm just gonna open up real quick. They are called the Senshi Forte or something like that. So and then we have the mechanical bus. So I built 3 different type of these gashapon, and I feel like the worst, like as far as the build experience, I'm not talking about the quality, I'm talking about the build experience. These 2 are small, so it's kind of as expected that they're bad, or not bad, but everything is kind of small, right? But I guess the pain, like you guys can see that the arm can bend, right? Look at that. It fell apart because I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like a groove you're supposed to stick it or plug it in right there. My thumb would destroy, I guess, from building yesterday and today, so I was really having a hard time putting these together. So I guess that's the unfortunate factor with building something this, minuscule and really detailed. It's just the part is gonna be rough. So for me, the build experience for this one was probably the worst. The ensemble was actually not that bad. It's just that, well, I guess it is bad because there's no instruction. You really have to look onto YouTube to see what's going on because there's no instruction. I guess for these one you don't really need instruction. They are pretty self-explanatory, if you will, but other than that, I mean, like, they're great for their size. You get a whole lot of articulation, bend movement. So these are W. Like, honestly, like, great detail. Like, what do you want from these scales? They're great. So these 2 looks really phenomenal. You guys can see I put this one on display stand so you guys can kind of see how amazing they look. Fantastic, actually. I love them. The mechanical bus. These are actually top notch. They give you an LED light because I did rope for 2. This one, so how it works, you can rope for 3. You have the armor sets, with like the actual color ones, and then you have the clear one, which I did not roll. So I'm not really upset about that because I don't really like any of the clear version anyway. And then there's the inner frame. So this one is like really detailed. There's like a lot of intricate design to it. So the mechanical bus does look really nice up in person, I guess, in a way. There are just so many little details that you can actually touch it up and it will look 10 times so better. So I'll probably spend some time touch it up and then it should look a lot better. But just for now, just having the LED, amazing. So I think overall the experience was definitely pretty good for my take. I mean, I love collecting Gunpla stuff, Gundam related stuff, so definitely having a few of these gashapons, just small scale Gundams on my display stand is gonna be pretty nice. These are just amazing. Like, just the fact that over the past decade or 2, these gashapon has definitely evolved. Like, I kid you not, because back in my let's say elementary school days, I wrote them too, but they're just you don't really do anything with them. You roll them and that's it. But now look at these. These are like just articulated, detailed. The color accuracy are there, like the accuracy of it, phenomenal. So I think overall pretty good experience for the gashapon, and then the other 2 model kit are definitely good. The Lux Clients and then the V2 SL Buster. There are definitely going to be some kits that I'm going to enjoy building, and then the custom parts, they are definitely going to be going into that custom build for sure. So hopefully the custom build turns out good. I don't know because I'm still working on it, but other than that, that is going to be pretty much it as far as this video is showing you guys what you can get with $200 worth of goodie at Little Tokyo.